business
to defeat the Hans. Right now we're in Tulsa. We're on our way to a minister's retreat with some family of ours, and we've got the kids. One of the kids is with the grandparents, and so we've got one of the kids back there, so you may hear him. But we're on our way. We're just a traveling people. I don't know.
Come with us. It's gonna be a wondrous time.
Okay, that's all for now. Hey guys, so we are on our way back from the trip. I hope you enjoyed those clips that we shared with you guys.
I know it was only a few, but that's kind of the point of going on vacation, is just kind of getting away from everything. So we really didn't do a whole lot of video shooting, and it seems like there's a shaky cam going on, because there is a shaky cam going on. We're recording in the car. We closing the gap? Well, obviously what we do is going to be different from what you do. We both have physical journey goals that we're wanting to achieve. I would love to be 6'2", 225 pounds, but unfortunately I'm 5'8", can't really add anything to my height. But what I can do is I can work out and make myself physically where I want to be. I don't want to look like Jason Statham, though I wouldn't mind. But what I do want to be able to accomplish is I want to be able to run, play with my kids, whatever they want to do, I want to be able to do it. If they say, Dad, let's go hiking, well, you better believe Dad's going to out-hike you all day long. If they say, Dad, we want to play sports, I can't play sports with a flip, but I'm going to outrun you all day long. So that's where our goal is. So for us, we're going to start going to the gym starting Monday. We do this in regiments where we'll go to the gym once a week. Monday, we're going to start 2-a-days. And it's just with the intention of getting ourselves physically to a point to where we can perform and we can make ourselves look better, feel better, and be better. And this encompasses exercise and eating. So we're going to be changing our diet up. We're going to be changing our physical regimen up, just so that we can add time to our lives. Because at the end of the day, we want to be here for our kids as long as possible, as long as God allows. About how we approach our lifestyle. And by lifestyle, I mean how we are spending our money and our time, and what we're spending our money and our time on. If you look at how we used to spend our money and our time a few months ago, it was mostly on takeout, DoorDash, Grubhub, and renting movies on Amazon. But we realized that at the end of the day, what we ended up with wasn't anything that we really felt like reflected our desires, our dreams, our goals, and even our personality. So we kind of sat down and we decided this is what we would rather spend our time and money on. Number one, making memories with our kids. That looks like going on a trip, like we just did. It also looks like, hey, let's turn off the video games and let's sit on the floor with our kids a little more, or let's go for a walk, or let's go do something fun around town. We really felt like making memories with our kids, taking time to enjoy them at this phase of life takes a lot of pressure off of us, like being parents, just because sometimes so much of your time can be spent on the caretaking part, if you're not careful, all of it, where all you're doing is curbing fits, changing diapers, trying to like take toddlers to the potty, and just spending time on the caretaking part. But taking time to enjoy our kids was something we had to be way more intentional about. But whenever we lay our heads on our pillow and reflect on our day, it yields such a better result for us. We talked about the physical, we talked about the lifestyle, but
your mental and your emotional well-being is just as, if not more important than your physical and your lifestyle. So we've been going to counseling, I would say, probably since we've been engaged. We've been going to see the same pastors for our premarital counseling. We've been seeing them every year since then because we believe in maintenance. We believe, I believe, who was it? Jimmy Evans with Marriage on the Rock says we are divorce-proofing our marriage.
Yes.
And it's important that you get counseling and you have people in your life that can give you, as the Bible says, wise counsel, because there's some things that we are not able to process or do or handle on our own. A lot of times when we are emotionally attached, like to your partner, you have a hard time talking to that individual about certain issues. So having people in your life who you can say, hey, my wife leaves a toothpaste cap off the toothpaste and it drives me up a wall. You can't talk to your wife about that because she's the one that does that. Love you, by the way. So you need someone you can talk to. So we've been going to counseling, and we will continue to go to counseling, not because, oh my gosh, we're throwing pots and pans at each other, but because it's good to have maintenance. Our counselors even said, good coaches need good coaches. And that's what we believe in, is finding people in your life, whether it be professionals, whether it be pastors, whether it be just some friends and accountability partners, which we have those as well, that you can go to on a regular basis and see if you can't get some of that emotional pressure and that mental well-being taken care of by expressing that verbally to someone else and getting a good perspective on whether you're overreacting, they're overreacting. They may even give you some wise counsel and biblical advice to help you overcome those issues.
Agreed. So for us, I don't know what the dynamics may be in your relationship or what they'll end up being in your future relationship if you're not in one right now. But for us, we're the opposites. Our personalities.
It's almost like black and white, chocolate and vanilla, salt and pepper.
Okay. Our personalities.
PB&J.
You done?
I'm done. I really am done.
So our personalities are very similar in what we like, what we don't like, our interests. But the way we communicate, the way we perceive the world are opposites. And so for us, counseling has allowed us to understand each other. It's like I need an Andrew interpreter sometimes, because we'll be trying to talk about something and I'm like, you're not quite understanding me. And there's just like perception that like if it's worth it, then it shouldn't be that hard. But anything that's worth having in life, it's going to take a little extra work. And so we put in the extra effort to make sure that we are communicating with each other in the best possible way. Mumbles the monster here. Skies are clear. That's it. Those are just some thoughts on what we are trying to intentionally implement in our lives. Just some areas that we've been tackling together and encouraging each other in. So we thought we would share them with you. And hopefully you found it encouraging. Hopefully you found it useful. Let us know in the comments below if this lines up with kind of what you guys are doing in your lives or if you found it useful.
Yeah. So actually, I think we forgot one part.
Oh.
And that part here is how can we help you close the gap?
Yes.
As far as Iron Missions go, we are a family. If you're a part of the community on Facebook, on Instagram, or on YouTube, you're a part of the Iron Missions family.
Yes.
How can we help you close the gap? Is there something we can pray with you about? Is there a tips and tricks video that you might want to see done, or just an article written? I know Sherelle has a blog called Journey to a Virtuous Woman where she can talk about different things that if you have questions about, she can answer in her blog. I know starting Monday, I'm going to be doing another SoulCon challenge with two of my best and closest friends, and I'm looking at documenting the daily challenge that we're going to be doing. So if there's anything that we can do to help you close the gap, we want to do that.
Yes.
We are here to inspire, restore, overcome, and nurture. And we want to do that with you guys. So if you need us, let us know. We'll see you guys in the next video.